Brian, how much of an advantage would it be when your offense goes against a defense like Van Gorder's? Just seeing so many different things thrown at him all through spring practice and fall camp.
It's a great advantage, and most would not allow it to go the way I allow it to go. But I mean, it would be much more controlled. I allow it to happen at will. In other words, I want our quarterbacks to see it all. They have seen more exotics. They have seen more things than they will see next year at any one time. And it's difficult on them. It's really hard on them. But I'd rather have it be difficult. So when I go into that meeting, we have great meetings that we can teach off of and learn off of and get better at, And our quarterbacks understand that. They know right now that when it comes to pocket presence and route progression and how they protect themselves, they are not even close to where they need to be. Now, having said that, what they're seeing is really some 500 level stuff. So it's all good stuff, and I'd rather have it that way than have them line up like ducks, and then we get to the fall, and it's like, that's the first time I've ever seen that, coach. So it's hard. It's made for some tough meetings, but I think it's really good teaching in the spring. And I'd rather be teaching in those meetings than just saying, this is pretty easy.
When did you make the decision that's how you wanted the balance?
I've done it all that. I've always done it that way. I've always made it harder on the quarterback and made it harder on the offense and let the defense do what they do and put it all in and go ahead. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about you can't run this defense and you can't run this exotic and you can't put in this sub package. We're going to sort it out and we're going to figure it out. And I just think with the short amount of time that we have with our players, that let's really allow them to see so many things so we have some carryover and some teaching that we have with our players, and in particular on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I guess is that amplified this spring just because it's new. If it was Bob's defense, I think everyone would sort of know what was.
Absolutely, yeah, and you got to keep in mind, and we graded our quarterbacks the other day, and nobody had a 2.0 cumulative, okay. And the quarterbacks agreed with that grading system. They agreed, and we have a number of categories that we grade them, and a lot of it is because they were taking 500 level classes. I mean, it wasn't easy stuff for them, and so the great part about it is that they see that as well, that they've got a lot of work to do. And Malik hasn't played yet. Everett played, but you saw how we ran the offense with Everett. We took him out in a few games, and Tommy helped us win some games. The defense did a great job of winning games for us. Then he didn't play last year, so he's still learning too. So it's been just great teaching, and Brian's helped us a lot with what he's doing defensively to teach our quarterbacks.
Brian, a little off topic. There have been